Excellency, the Governor of Anambra State, arrives at the waste recycling plant in Vienna, Austria, with his team after a hugely successful outing at the Austria Chamber of Commerce Business Forum earlier in the day. The tour finally commences with this particular stopover at this very important facility here, as Anambra begins to look forward to the possibilities of converting the waste that's generated in Onitsha, Oka, and Nnewi into something very meaningful. This is the first opening. Now the managing director of the waste management plant has finally arrived to lead us on tour of the facility.
I heard that you visited our president.
Yes, I did.
Okay. First, welcome to the most beautiful waste incineration plant in the world. My name is Mr. Barish. I'm the guide here. I guide up to 10,000 people through a nice plant. How long have you time for the visit? 1.5 hours. That's perfect. Yeah. So
here, the managing director of the waste recycling plant, George Barish, wants to take the team through formal introduction to his company.
This is Vienna, with its population of nearly 2 million. A figure that is rising by the day because life here is good. Optimistic people, a safe city, comfort all year round, a lot of green, and what's more, the free bonus of healthy air. However, this is not something we should take for granted, as it is a different story in many other places. The world has a climate problem, and we will soon feel its increasing impact. Despite that, Vienna is thriving, which makes us very happy. After all, we at Wien Energie have played a role here, reflecting our responsibility as pioneers in technology and innovation for the energy market. We ensure a particularly sustainable power supply around the clock with our 2,700 strong workforce.
and until 1987 it looks like on the left picture. And then on the 15th of May in 1987, a big fire destroyed the whole plant. We had luck, no one was killed around it, but we have a big problem. For more than 2 years, we cannot burn waste here in the Spittelau. We brought the waste to the landfill Rautenweg. The landfill Rautenweg is the only landfill which we still have in Vienna. It's in the edge of Vienna in the 22nd district. And this is a picture of these days where all the trucks, the waste trucks from the city of Vienna have to drive to this landfill.
Straight from the information room, after the demonstration and the introduction through the video, the team is headed for the actual tour of the incinerating plant in Vienna. This is the control room
a lot of waste is
of
burned,
the waste
a lot of energy is produced in
recycling
our
plant
62 megawatt
in the city of Vienna.
17 o'clock, my colleagues in the control room have to control the system. The computer can bring the waste to the living house, but he cannot see what is in the waste. And if there is a big part,
The team is right in the control room
and if you bring it
of
to
the
living house,
incinerating
might
plant
be
in
a
Vienna.
problem for us.
And the team is shown what
So we have to control it. We have also on
the
the
waste
left
in
side,
Vienna, generated in
New
Vienna,
screens.
what can be
This
done
is an
with
infrared
this waste.
camera. This infrared camera is
The
important.
governor and
For
his
example, in
team
summer it's very hot.
watching
The waste might be burned by itself.
very
But this is
keenly
the wrong
to see
place
what
burn waste. It should burn behind
lessons
the wall.
we can take away from
The wall.
here
So we have
in order to
control
handle
its temperature. And
the
if
waste
we see it's too hot, take
challenge in
the
Anambra
temperature,
State.
brings it on outside. If there's a fire in it, but it's never been also.
The lessons
District
learned
college,
here.
okay?
We return to Anambra State with a view to realizing that the waste that we have in Onitsha, Oka and Nnewi can actually be turned to wealth. The team departs, heads out of the incinerating room. Here, His Excellency and his team arriving in the city of Graz to meet with the mayor of the city of Graz. That's the mayor of the city of Graz coming out to receive His Excellency and the entourage.
Welcome. The wooden sector covers also agriculture because we try to make products from wood. Then we have everything's growing here. So
we'll be interested in, if you don't mind, agric implements to machinery.
Mechanization. When you want to be successful in the future, the way from this city, I think, is really special because we try to invest into youth people, the young people. It means we invest a lot of money for kindergartens, and in the kindergarten we also try to learn them already. Then they come into school, we invest a lot of money into our schools, into our teachers, into all these buildings. Then we invest a lot of money for our universities. Graz has 4 universities, 2 universities of applied sciences and 2 teacher schools as well. That means we have 8 universities and we have more than 62,000 students in a city of 300,000 inhabitants. You will find this number nowhere, I think. Yes, for instance, Frankfurt has 750,000 inhabitants and has 60,000 students. It means we invest, and we, especially in education, in science, in culture, in creativity. This costs a lot of money, but I think that's necessary in the future because you can earn money by your muscles and you can earn money with your brain. And I think you're right when you say invest your money first into the youth. I was told by a professor, a very interesting professor, he's a genetic professor, and when he was in Graz, he said to me, "Hello, Mayor, the first thing you have to do in your budget is invest into your youth. When you have the young people in the right position, when they know what to do with their power, that's when the young men, they want to do something." Yes, and I think there are a lot of interesting growths, especially in agriculture, I said, and in industry. So this is the way from our city.
To me, is it possible that you can absorb 10 of very bright people in your schools there on your scholarship? Is it a possibility?
I think there are possibilities to bring young people here. It won't be easy, but we can start it. Maybe we win the race. I hope so.
Yeah. Governor of Anambra State arrived there a few moments ago. This is the Mercedes plant in Graz, where they make the famous Mercedes brand that are very popular in Nigeria. The team is being shown a short video chronicling the history of production of G-Wagon, various stages of evolution that the series has undergone over the years. You can see the governor and his team watching rapt attention. The tour of the Mercedes G-Wagon plant in Graz is over. You can see His Excellency's team coming out from the factory, the production line. Everybody is happy, everybody is excited. We have seen things, I've taken the lessons here. And of course, we'll return to Anambra with a view to doing things better. The governor of Anambra State and his team arrived at the premises of AVL, another massive company with offices in Graz, Austria. AVL is reported to be very big in the manufacture of car engines and all kinds of equipment, heavy duty machinery, And right here, the governor is being given an immediate briefing.
Europe, actually the world. Yeah.
Governor arrives.
We produce our own methane, we turn it into CNG, and we fill up our cars, our transports, trucks, tractors, agricultural machinery. Everything is fueled with the biogas that we produce here.
So you will never have one.
Yes, unless they have problem in the system.
We have our.
How many tons of waste you
Yes,
need every day?
exactly. Yeah. You can calculate that on 1 megawatt per hour, 8,400 hours per year, you need about 8,500 to 10,000 tons.
Every day.
No,
Per year.
How many?
What
How
tons?
many?
yeah. We have our own electricity grid here in the municipality. We have our own heat grid in the municipality. We have a connection to the regional electricity grid where we put the 1.5 megawatt into it. We have a connection to the gas grid, to the regional gas grid, where we just this gas upgrading system pumps into that structure. We operate our own fuel station. We have 2 remote additional fuel stations that gets powered, and we pump CO2 into the glass house, which is also heated.
This is the famous Danube River in Austria. Danube is a magnificent body of water that runs almost across the length and breadth of the country, Austria. And the bridge, exactly where we are, is a plastic bridge built from plastic wastes by the Austrian government. And the governor of Anambra State came here to see what can be done with the plastic waste, the waste we generate in Anambra State. The bridge is a very strong, magnificent construction. So the governor came here to see the bridge and then to be very, very certain that there are so many things that can be done with the waste we generate in the 3 cities of Anambra State and beyond.